views are amazing.
How far are we gone now?
Number 52
of
out of 13.
Canceled the picnic. We're making our way back to Murren's.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Let's go. Doesn't this look like the Twilight set?
Oh yeah, are we in Forks? About halfway up the hike.
We don't know which way to go though.
Man, this is beautiful.
The cows are trying to eat his backpack. Probably the prettiest bike ride in the world. Train's here, get on, get on.
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Switzerland. Made it to Switzerland. Gotta get bus to the terminal. Our tradition of our first meal when we land in Switzerland is to come to this McDonald's.
We are at the train station waiting for the next train, which will be ours. And then the next stop after this one, we'll pick up Bubba, Grandma, Bonnie, and Clay. Hope Clay has his passport.
Hi, Bonnie. You made it.
Good to see you.
Only the finest treatment for the king. Nice view though. Made it to the chalet. We got here, sprinted to the grocery store, got food for night. We got chicken, potatoes, and zucchini. And now we're cooking it up. Check out the view from our chalet. His pre-bed routine.
He's got his eyes closed. He's really getting into it.
Tell me you're the only grandkid without telling me you're the only grandkid.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Getting our lunch for the hike today. We've got little salads, salad dressing, and chocolate. This is the best one, kind of the little milk inside. Reunited with Kirsten on the gondola going up to Mannlichen. Mannlichen what?
We made it to the top of Mannlichen Royal Walk. It's quite stunning up here. Views are amazing. Tia and Bear are playing on the playground down there. About to walk back down and meet with them.
Nothing says.
Picnic break before we do the hike. What do we got? Salad, Asiago cheese, salad.
No, it's not Asiago cheese. It is cow milk cheese, but from a different area, so not Asiago.
Oh, my bad.
We had like 2 minutes to grab stuff. We got a chicken sub.
Okay.
We got mangoes. We got
Okay.
some pasta salad. We got a croissant. We got some gummies.
That's all you need.
And I got a Red Bull.
Oh, Kirsten.
That's a sugar-free one at that.
Yeah, sugar-free one.
I have some cheese from the Italian mountainside.
Finish up playing up here. It's super crowded because they're doing a festival with some Swiss dancing and music over there. So I don't know if this is normally what it's like in June or if it's just for the festival, but now it's crowded. We're gonna leave this section. We're gonna go and start the trail, which is right down there. If you come up from Wengen, you come on a gondola station past here and you walk over here to the playground. But if you're doing the kids trail, you go to this gondola station and start hiking down. And when you get down to the gondola station at the bottom, then you take the gondola back up here. When it's time to start the trail, you're following that green one that says Lisa Lotte. Next station. Stop number 2.
You mean stop number 10?
Just in the middle of the hike, he's like, I want to sunbathe. Stop number, I think 3. They're pumping. Water comes out over there to drink, and it's so tasty and cold. Gummy break. Sunscreen break. How far have we gone now?
Number 52
Of
out of 13.
how long have we gone on the watch? Anybody? Almost 2 hours. No, how many distance?
We're not even halfway.
Miles, how long have we gone?
Doing like one long hike while we were here.
This is it. 1.47.
For pasta? Is this a big old pile of pasta?
About a mile and a half down, there's bathrooms that you can go to. And then over here, looks like they found some cows. Let's see.
Crazy.
Look at that big
Oh.
bear.
Oh my goodness.
Can I go inside?
No, I don't think you should go inside. And there's some babies in here. Hey babies. 2 miles in, 2 hours and 40 minutes. We've got, I think, 2 stations left. Oh, there's the gondola station. That's where we're going. And all the way up there is where we came from. Made it to the last stop, and it's this like cool ropes course playground thing. It goes all the way over there. So there's this section, go for it. And then there's a section all the way over there too. You can see those people on. Woo! Woo! She just whips. And they've got water stations at several of the stations along the way. This was the best one, so you gotta get to the bottom station. We made it to the end. Here's the Holstein gondola station, and that's where you get on the gondola.
Hallelujah.
And head all the way back up the mountain.
And then you get ice cream at the top.
Wow. All right, we're on the Holstein gondola. That's where we walked down to, and you can't even see where we came from. We came down so far. What's our stats?
I saw the playground.
2.81 miles, 3.5 hours.
And when you come out of the station, you're back at the playground, and we're going to get ice cream over there. Ooh.
I'm gonna get cake.
I might get the Oreo.
Mango. Ote. Everybody else left, and we're still here coloring. But look at the view behind. It looks so fake. Walking back to the gondola station. So when you're in Wengen, you can buy a little ball at the gondola station, and they have these marble runs all throughout the town that you can do. This one gets a little stuck, but the rest are pretty cool. We're on the train heading to Murren, BLM. There's the view out the train. We just went down from Wengen to Lauterbrunnen. We went across from the train station to the cable car up to Grindelwald, and then now we're on the train to go to Murren. Once we get to Murren, we're gonna have to walk through the town to get to the funicular to go up to Allmendhubel. So it's quite the journey, but it's all pretty short. Like it's probably one of our shortest travel days of the trip, but there's just a lot of different steps to get there. So here's the train station. When you get off in Murren, you come on the uphill one and you walk about 13 minutes this way until you get to the funicular station. There's the funicular that we'll be going up the mountain on. Yes. Had a pit stop to get a pretzel and some more chocolate and bananas. Funicular station is right across, so we just walked over here before going up. This is where you buy tickets. And go up there and get on. We got our own car.
All getting off the funicular. We made it up to Allmendhubel. This is Bear's favorite playground from last year. It's got a whole bunch of different things that he can play on. Right now, I think he's in the tunnel. Goes down there and it comes out either that spot or this spot right here. And the views are amazing. Tina wants to walk on top of the letters. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. Aunt Lonnie and Bear are gonna go through the flower labyrinth.
All right, hit start at the same time. And when you get out, hit the button.
Who's gonna win?
Ready, set, go.
Creates a labyrinth by shooting water out the sides. Bear's just going right through the water. No cares in the world.
I won!
Aunt Lonnie won.
Miles is running a kids summer camp over there. He's got, what, 7 kids? I don't know where their parents are.
All right, we are about to start our hike.
We're doing the Flower Valley Trail, but don't confuse it with the Flower Trail because that's like the kids' like tiny little loop up there. Flower Valley Trail, you go down from the playground through
Into the valley.
and you end back in Murren.
Here we're gonna make a sharp left turn going towards Murren.
Okay. Trail entertainment.
Storm's brewing, so we're heading back to Murren. We canceled the picnic. We're making our way back to Murren, so hear that thunder?
Oh, here we go!
Here we go, let's go!
Are you cold?
No.
Okay.
Risk it for the biscuit. Take one for Clay.
Let's just stop to fill up some water. Still raining a little bit. I'll make our way back to Lauterbrunnen. We'll see how that area is looking, and then we'll make our way back to Wengen to eat lunch.
What's their stats?
2.48 kilometers. 1.4 miles an hour. It's dark.
Oh, my chocolate.
We're heading back up to Wengen to eat lunch, and then we'll decide what we're going to be doing for the rest of the afternoon. Our hike was cut short by a thunderstorm, so we'll head back, eat, and then decide what we're going to be doing.
Here it comes. Oh, it's going fast. Oh!
Dinner at home.
Smorgasbord. Can you say smorgasbord?
Alright, Grandma is planning a cheese heist.
He just put like 8 wheels of cheese into that truck.
As you could drink.
What shall we do?
It looks amazing.
Was it wrapped up or not?
It's not wrapped up, but it's got that waxy type thing to keep it, fresh in there. So remember you were handling those today? Yep, that's a lot of work that guy just put in that truck. Look at all that wood stacked so nicely too. Me and Camden, and look at these people's garden.
Oh yeah.
Look at that garden.
Oh wow, that's
I
pretty.
know. Like, that's a yard. So instead of chemicals and trying to keep the grass green with the Joneses, or just running beautiful
Yeah.
flowers or vegetables.
Just
I'm all about it.
The overgrown look, but
Just a natural vibe. Look at this view.
it's wild.
Okay, go.
Getting their morning workout in. While we eat.
Thank you, Cookie Mouse.
All right, we are walking to the Leiterhorn hike where we're going to take some family photos. It goes directly from Wengen. It's about a 3-mile loop. Almost a mile in. We're still on hardball. It's finally flattening out a little bit. We've been walking uphill for the past 3/4 of a mile. Bear's still going strong. He's got ice cream on his mind as for a motivator.
Doesn't this look like the Twilight set?
Oh yeah, are we in Forks? Bear wanted a picture by this rock. All right, we're about halfway up the hike.
We don't know which way to go though.
And we think this spot might be the photo spot,
I don't think so.
but we're not sure.
In the pictures, there's like a field. This is like a... No, it's like a hill.
We're almost to the photo spot.
Alright, try again.
Bubba and Bear are checking out all the fresh cow patties,
They're claiming it.
claiming it as their own.
We're claiming it in the name of Bear.
We are now on the Eiger Ultra Trail. We took a wrong turn, so now we gotta take this back to the Leiterhorn Trail. We made it to the photo spot. About 2.2 miles in. Man, this is beautiful. Wengen is right there. Lauterbrunnen's right there. Yesterday we were over in Murren, which is on the other side of this section there. Photo spot was interrupted by all these cows.
The cows are trying to eat his backpack.
Just got to the top of Leiterhorn. We're making our way back down. We're gonna go grab lunch at the co-op and then go get some ice cream. So,
You started and then you ripped it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, here's the better one. Look
Whoa,
at
that
this
one's
one.
huge.
Whoa,
That's
no, no way.
Daddy, that one's huge.
This one's too big. It'll be your whole
I think
leg.
we need the other one.
Look, this is gonna cover your whole entire face.
and we are almost back down to Wengen.
We're hungry.
Yeah, that was a steep decline.
We made it down to Lauterbrunnen, and this is actually way less crowded than it was when we were here last August, at the last week of August. There's like very few people here. Got bikes from Boden and Lauterbrunnen, and we're gonna head down the valley that way. These are the views as you bike through the valley. It's ridiculous. Probably the prettiest bike ride in the world. It's gotta be close.
Over here buying corn dogs in Lauterbrunnen. You excited, bud?
How excited are you?
Yep.
Jump really high if you're excited.
Whoa, very good.
Who needs a horse when you've got an uncle? Next day, we're on our way to Grindelwald. So my parents are doing their own thing here. We're going to Grindelwald, and we're gonna do the toboggan and maybe the fly line. So we have to train down to Lauterbrunnen, switch trains, and switch trains again just to go. It's not that far, but it's on the other side of the mountain, so we have to like go around the mountain.
Just got to Grindelwald. We're gonna stop at the co-op, grab some lunch, and then make it to the top of the mountain. We just left the co-op, grabbed some lunch. Now we're walking to the gondola to go to the mountain coaster.
When you're walking from Grindelwald, this is what you're looking for. You can take the bus here, but it's really only like a 15-minute walk, and you get to walk through town, so it's kind of pretty.
Have fun, Clay.
They're going on the toboggan ride down the mountain.
So that roller coaster was super fast. I did super speed the whole time. It was awesome.
Yeah,
It just went.
No brakes over here.
The boys just came back from getting coffee. They filled up our waters and got us pretzels for the train. We're about to check out, so I'll give you a chalet tour. We have this big porch with a really nice view. We wake up to that every morning. The gondola to go to Mannlichen is right there, so you can just walk super close. And then down either this road or that road, probably about 3 minutes, is the train station that way. So you're right in town, and also the grocery store is by the train station. It's a really great location. Come in here, we have our front door over there. There's like a shoe drop-off area, this nice dining area, bunch of storage. The kitchen is small, but it's been fine. It has everything we need. We've got the stove, the oven, fridge, freezer, dishwasher as well. It's got everything we need. This living area, the couches need some work, but it was fine. Fireplace, I guess if you're here in the winter, you need that. This is what they call the fourth bedroom, because this is like an accordion sliding close, and then those pull out, so you could really get 3 people over there if you wanted to, but we just have it open, so if you have a bigger family, you can use that. And then over here is the hallway with the main bedrooms. This is where we slept because it has bunk beds and a single bed, and then this was our bathroom. It's a full bathroom. We've got toilet, and then behind the door is a shower. Down here, this was where my parents were sleeping. They've got this bed. View from their room is pretty nice. The mountains up there, and they also have a dresser, closet, and their own bathroom with a shower. And then this is where my sister and her husband slept. They've got their closet, good view, bed, and a full bathroom as well.
We are now leaving our chalet.
Train's here, get on, get on. Go, go, go. Upstairs. I'm glad you made it. One of the train cars has this whole play area for kids, which is awesome for longer rides. We just checked into our hotel. It's the Hyatt Place at the Circle Zurich Airport Hotel, something like that. It is right over there, one of those buildings. And the really cool thing is, not only is it attached to the airport, we're like right outside of the airport and the train station, there's this park, literally 5-minute walk from the hotel and airport. So I've seen people who travel with their dogs, they get off the plane, they walk their dog here. Kids obviously like to run around. This is just really cool. I've never been to an airport that has a full-on park literally right outside. Look who we found.
Yeah.
Who needs a trampoline park when you've got a hotel room?
Look at this started.
Go. Ooh, good spin. It is travel day. We got up early thanks to him. They've been walking around, exploring. We're all packed up pretty much. Miles is gonna go for a run, so he's gonna use some clothes and get them all nice and sweaty before they go in our suitcase. So that's gonna be nice. But we're about to go on a pretzel hunt. One last pretzel before we leave. Just got our lunch, actually breakfast and lunch at the lounge. And now we're headed to our gate.
We are boarding our flight to London, where we have a 2-hour layover.
Probably less than that now because we're a little bit delayed.
That's right.
Oh, you're already tired.
We're in London, baby.
Getting on our flight to Atlanta. Dinner time. I had the gluten-free chicken tangine, which was not good. He has the kids' meal, mac and cheese. He's got the chicken gnocchi. Is it good?
I got pudding.
No.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
What do we got?
Pasta, German bread, and you can't run an airplane without drinking ginger ale. Is it good or not good? What? Is it good or not good? I added salt because I gotta get my sewing in. It is good.
Clay?
It's very good.
Really?
So yeah.
Alright.
We have been
Send help.
We're gonna be staying in Tampa tonight. And we're gonna eat 20 pounds of food.
And we might drive home tonight,
No.
which would take 6.5 hours to get to our car.
I think more than that.
An hour and a half to get to
I'm behind that
Parents'
horse
house.
we do rock
45 minutes to get to our house.
She's gonna be asleep the entire 6.5 hours. She's not even gonna know we're riding anywhere.
You guys gotta stop.
Let's get this whole marital fight on. Surprise, we're not home. We're in Tampa. So last night, I don't know how much we shared, but we were like 20 minutes from landing in Atlanta, and then we were watching the flight tracker, and we just looped and started heading south. And then they added an hour onto our flight, and we're like, where are we going? And then the pilot came on the speaker and said that a lightning struck the air traffic control tower in Atlanta, so no flights could land there. So the Atlanta airport was closed. We couldn't land there. We're being redirected to Tampa. So we landed in Tampa. We sat on the tarmac for, how long did we sit on tarmac? Like 3 hours? We sat there for like 2 or 3 hours waiting for what the plan was, because this whole plane full of people trying to go to Atlanta just landed in Tampa. And at first they're like, maybe this plane will just take off again and fly to Atlanta. But then, whoa, did you see that? But I know. But then they came on, well, they came on several times, and they're like, well, we might take off again because the weather like cleared up. But then they're having problems with like the pilot couldn't fly any more hours because I don't know. So we ended up having to get off the plane, but we sat there for a long time. We got off the plane, and they're like, we'll just do it again tomorrow. Like tomorrow we'll all get back on the plane and go to Atlanta. So it was like 11:30 p.m. when we finally exited the plane, went through passport control, got our bags, and then we had to call a bunch of different hotels around the airport to find one that had 3 rooms available, because a lot of people were like booking last minute rooms. And I think we got to the hotel literally at midnight and DoorDashed some food for dinner, knocked out, well, we took showers and then fell asleep. Woke up at like regular time today, like 7, got hotel breakfast, and while we were at breakfast we got the email from British Airways that our flight was rescheduled for today at 6:15. So the good thing is British Airways is paying for our hotel, our meals while we're here. Bad thing is we're here for pretty much a whole day today, and we packed exactly 0 beachy type clothes, and it is so hot here that we're dying. We're like all sweating. But from our hotel it's like a 30-minute walk to the, I think, bay, because I don't think there's a beach here, right? It's just a bay.
Yeah.
So we're walking to the bay. There's a little park, and yeah, we're gonna go do that, spend some time there. We can only stay into our hotel until 1, so we're just killing time until then. And then I guess we'll just be in the airport from like 1:30 till our flight takes off till 6. So it's gonna be another long day, but you know what? It's better than driving. My sister and parents are driving back, which I don't think sounds fun, so I'd rather do this. Just Florida things. Made it to the playground area. It's kind of like rope course vibes, but then there's the little bay right over there, so it's kind of cute. Got our lunch. First Chick-fil-A since being back in America.